City lights fade behind black glass. No names, no faces, no witnesses, only power, only loyalty, only the empire, shadow empire. Yeah. Yeah. Black suit tailored, midnight operation. Whole city sleeping while we changing generations. Built us from the dirt, now we own the conversation. Every move strategic, every step domination. Rain on the window of the Phantom ride. Downtown glowing while the shadows slide. Everybody sees the throne, not the sacrifice. Not the cold-blooded knights that built this life. No handouts, no favors, no lucky breaks. Only calculated risks in the moves we make. Every rival disappeared when the pressure came. Now the skyline carries whispers of our name. Dark alleys, bright ambitions. Silence louder than politicians. Money flowing through invisible rivers. Built an empire from believers and survivors. Shadow empire, through the night in silence. Shadow empire, move with perfect timing. 808 thunder, feel the streets aligning. Shadow empire, watch the city bow down. Kings behind the curtain, every move deadly, every step certain. Shadow empire, now the crown is ours. Built from the darkness, now we own the stars. Now we own the stars. Penthouse overlooking every avenue. City looks small when the vision comes true. Every tower got a story I could tell about. Every road got a ghost I survive without. No emotions when the business starts. Cold mine, warm whiskey, black cards. Everybody wants power till it tears apart. Only a few can survive when the game gets dark. Gold watches ticking like a countdown. Every second worth more than a small town. Every base make the whole block shake now. Like the empire itself waking up underground. No panic, no fear, no hesitation. Only loyalty inside the organization. Everybody eating when the mission's successful. That's the difference between rulers and prosciuttos. Shadow empire, rule the night in silence. Shadow empire, move with perfect timing. 808 thunder, feel the streets aligning. Shadow empire, watch the city bow down. Empire, kings behind the curtain, every move deadly, every step certain. Shadow empire, now the crown is ours. Built from the darkness, now we own the stars. Now the moon hangs low above the skyline. Every window glowing like a warning sign. Every empire started with a single mind, and a dream strong enough to survive time. I remember empty rooms and broken planes. Now the whole city moving with a raised hand. Every king in history understands power isn't taken, it's commanded. Black leather seats, dark city roads. Every bass rolling while the story unfolds. Everybody sees diamonds and gold, but the greatest treasure is control. This is fast, standing tall when the pressure advances. I'm building an empire while nobody can. No witnesses, no weakness, no surrender, no retreat. Only loyalty, only power, only the empire. Shadow empire, through the night forever. Shadow empire, built to last forever. 808 thunder, make the whole world tremble. Shadow empire, now the rain begins. Shadow empire, shadow empire, written in the darkness, written in the skyline, written in the shadows. Shadow empire, legends never faded. As long as the city breathes, the empire remains. The rain stops, the city stays awake. The lights never go out, because power never sleeps. Shadow empire. Static on the radio, midnight exchange. No cameras, no records, no questions. Everything has a price. Welcome to the black market. Blacked out convoy moving through the rain. Different route every night, never taking the same lane. Everybody got a number, everybody got a name, but the real power hidden where the spotlight ain't. Backroom meetings with the city asleep. 808 rumbling low underneath the concrete. Every deal got risk, every promise runs deep, and loyalty worth more than the gold that we keep. I came from the bottom where the cold winds blow. Now the penthouse view overlooking the roads. Every move calculated, never losing control, because the sharks smell weakness when the pressure unfolds. Black gloves, dark shades, midnight attire. Every rival disappear when they play with fire. Money stacking higher, while the stakes climb higher. Built the kingdom from ambition and relentless desire. Black market, everything got a price. Black market, move smart through the night. 808 thunder, feel the power ignite. Black market, where the shadows come alive. Black market, no rules, no limits. Every move silent, every deal finished. Black market, hear the baseline calling from the streets to the skyline. Watch the empire growing, neon reflections on the marble floor. Champagne glasses while the wolves playing more. Everybody chasing money, we were chasing war. Trying to own every key to every locked door. The city's like a chessboard underneath the moon. Every king got enemies arriving soon. Every move can decide if you rise or lose. That's why I never underestimate who enters the room. 808s booming through the underground, making every heartbeat synchronize with the sound. Used to dream small, now the vision larger now. Like a giant shadow stretching over every town. I don't trust luck, I trust preparation. Built this operation through dedication. Every setback became motivation. Now the whole city feels the vibration. Everything got a price. Black market, move smart through the night. 808 thunder, feel the power ignite. Black market, where the shadows come alive. Black market, no rules, no limits. Every move silent, every deal finished. Black market, hear the baseline calling from the streets to the skyline. Watch the empire growing. Now the skyline glowing like a pile of gold. Every light represents another story told. Some sold daydreams, some sold day souls. I chose to build a legacy impossible to fold. The game gets colder as the stakes rise. More enemies appear when success arrives. But a king learns quickly who survives and who disappears when the pressure multiplies. Black market mentality, never panic. Every obstacle becomes another advantage. Every rival mistake becomes strategic damage. That's the difference between power and average. I hear the city breathing through the baseline. Every block moving to the same lifeline. Every empire starts from a state of mind, and every legend leaves something behind. Keep it quiet, keep it moving, keep it loyal, keep improving. Shadows wide, city listens, the empire expands. Everything got a price. Black market, move smart through the night. Black market, 808 thunder, feel the power ignite. Black market, oh, where the shadows come alive. Built through ambition, built through patience, built through precision. Black market, forever in motion. As long as the bass keeps knocking, we keep growing, 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 growing. The deal is done, the city stays silent. The lights reflect across wet pavement, and somewhere in the darkness, another empire begins. Black market, black market, black market. City lights flicker. The loudest men rarely last. The real kings, they move in silence. No announcements, no warnings, no mistakes. Silent kings. Yeah. Black suits in the shadows of the skyline glow. No need for attention when the whole city knows. Every move calculated, every plan controlled. Built an empire from patience while the world moves slow. No social media, no cameras around. Just power in the room when we sit down. Every word got weight, every nod profound. Because real influence never has to make a sound. I remember nights nobody knew my name. Now decisions get made every time I explain. Some chase clouds, some chase temporary fame. We were building foundation strong enough to remain. 808s rolling underneath the conversation. Heavy bass shaking through the operation. Every rival watching with frustration, while we quietly advance through every situation. Silent keys, move without a warning. Silent keys, still the city calling. 808 thunder, hear the kingdom forming. Silent keys, rule from the shadows. Silent keys, power without noise. Every move precise, every choice poised. Silent keys, built to survive while the loud fade away. Yeah, we continue to ride. Penthouse meetings overlooking downtown. Rain against the glass while the bass shakes the ground. Everybody talks when success comes around, but they never saw the years when nobody was found. No panic in my voice, no rush in my stride. When you know your worth, you got nothing to hide. Every battle survive, every lesson apply. Now the whole city moving with the empire's tide. Dark roads, long nights, business to discuss. Every contract built on loyalty and trust. Every move strategic because it must. Power isn't luck, it's discipline and guts. The loudest usually fall the fastest. The strongest often move the calmest. The richest think beyond the present. That's how empires grow beyond a single moment. Silent kings, move without a warning. Silent kings, still the city calling. 808 thunder, hear the kingdom forming. Silent kings, rule from the shadows. Power without noise, every move precise, every choice poised. Silent king, built to survive while the loud fade away. Yeah, we continue to ride. Yeah, now the moon hanging over the financial district. Every skyscraper reflecting our persistence. Every dream started as resistance against the world that doubted our existence. No need to prove what the results reveal. No need to speak when the numbers speak still. No need to flex when the power is real. Because the strongest force is the one you don't feel. Like a ghost moving through the city streets. Like a bass line rumbling underneath. Invisible pressure making giants retreat. That's the energy that separates kings from sheep. We don't chase trends, we create direction. We don't seek approval, we build connection. We don't fear storms, we become protection. And leave behind a legacy of perfection. No headlines, no spotlight, no applause, no noise. Just loyalty, just power, just kings. Silent kings, move without a warning. Silent kings, still the city calling. 808 thunder, hear the kingdom forming. Silent kings, rule from the shadows. Forever will reign. Through the storms, through the pressure, through the rain. Silent kings, written in stone. Cause the greatest empires are quietly grown. The city never noticed the first move, or the second, or the third, until it was too late. That's how kings win. Silent kings. Thunder in the distance. Some deals are signed with ink, some are signed with money. The ones that last forever are signed in blood. Blood contract. Yeah. No. Yeah, dark room meeting, only candles on the table. Every face serious, every promise fatal. No room for weakness, no room for betrayal. One wrong move and your future unstable. I came from the gutter where survival was law. Had to learn who was real, had to see every flaw. Everybody says family till the pressure gets raw. Then the masks start falling and you see what they are. Black tie, black gloves, midnight business. Every move measured with precision and persistence. Trust is expensive in this position. That's why loyalty became the foundation of the mission. 808 booming through the city like a warning. Every bass hit sound like destiny calling. Built this empire from the nights been crawling. Now the skyline belongs to the one still standing.
Blood contract,
Signed in the moonlight,
blood contract,
bound for life. 808 thunder, feel the power rise.
blood contract,
No compromise.
blood contract,
Loyalty first, every promise sacred, every word worth.
blood contract.
To the kingdom falls, we stand together through it all. Rain dripping down the penthouse glass, thinking about the roads and the years gone past. Every L I earned, every enemy passed. Every lesson became armor that would last. Some men chase gold, some men chase fame. Some men switch sides when the pressure came. But the real ones stayed through the fire and pain. That's why they names still remain. Late night conversations over whiskey and smoke. Every sentence carrying weight when it's spoke. Because empires don't survive on hope. They survive when the foundation never breaks the foes. I know the cost of the crown and the throne. No, the feeling when you stand alone. No, the darkness hidden behind the gold. That's why I value every soul that never saw.
Blood contract,
Signed in the moonlight,
blood contract,
bound for life. 808 thunder, feel the power rise.
blood contract,
No compromise.
blood contract,
Loyalty first, every promise sacred, every word worth.
blood contract.
Till the kingdom falls, we stand together through it all. The city sleeps while the empire grows. Another chapter written where nobody knows. Every king needs soldiers, every garden needs roses. Every empire survives because loyalty holds it. I've seen fortunes vanish overnight, seen brothers become strangers overnight, seen enemies become allies overnight. That's why trust is the rarest thing in life. No signatures needed, no paper trail, just honor in a world where most men fail. When the storm comes hard and the markets derail, the blood contract remains without fail. The same business, that this is legacy, the same profit, this is destiny, built through sacrifice and integrity. A code stronger than any currency, yeah. No betrayal, no surrender, no weakness, no excuses. One family, one empire, one contract, forever.
Blood contract,
Signed on the moonlight,
blood contract,
down for life. 808 thunder, feel the power rise.
blood contract,
No compromise.
blood contract,
Through the storms we stand, through the wars we fight, hand in hand.
blood contract,
Written in our soul, long after the money fades. The loyalty holds, the rain keeps falling, the city keeps turning, the empire keeps growing. Some promise can never be broken. Blood contract. Police sirens fall away, rain washing the streets clean. No cameras, no evidence, no loose ends. When the night is over, there are no witnesses. Yeah, black sedan sliding through the midnight rain. Different route every night, never taking the same lane. Street lights reflecting off the window pane. Whole city's a chessboard, everybody in the game. No fingerprints, no traces left behind. Every move playing long before it's time. Everybody talks when they under pressure. That's why silence became my greatest weapon. Dark alley meetings under neon signs, whispers in the shadows where the truth never shines. Every king got enemies watching from behind, trying to find weakness but they running out of time. AOA's booming through the underground, heavy enough to make the taught them what survival was the crown. Now the empire got influence in every part of town.
No witnesses,
Nothing left behind,
no witnesses,
only shadows in the night. 808 thunder echo through the skyline.
no witnesses,
Every move by design.
no witnesses,
Silence is the code, every door locked, every secret controlled.
no witnesses.
It's the way we survive in a city where the weak disappear overnight. Penthouse overlooking all the city lights. Watching storms roll across the skyline. Every success came with sacrifice. Every lesson came with a different price. Some men panic when the pressure grows. Some men fold when the truth gets exposed. I stay calm while the whole room froze, because the strongest player never lets emotion show. Black suit pressed like a military lie. Gold watch ticking with a flawless design. Every second matters when you're building an empire. Every decision either buries or inspires. Raindrops racing down the glass wall, thinking about the enemies that wanted me to fall. Now they're watching from a distance, standing small, while the kingdom keeps expanding beyond it all.
No witnesses,
Nothing left behind,
no witnesses,
only shadows in the night. 808 thunder echo through the skyline.
no witnesses,
Every move by design.
no witnesses,
Silence is the code, every door locked, every secret
no
controlled.
witnesses.
That's the way we survive in a city where the weak disappear overnight. Moonlight reflecting off the river below. City moving slow, but the empire still grows. Every road got secrets that nobody knows. Every king got burdens that he never shows. I don't move reckless, I move precise. Every risk calculated like a loaded dice. Every ad I tested more than once or twice, cause loyalty is priceless in a dangerous life. The loudest voices usually fade the fastest. The strongest empires move steady and lasting. Everybody sees the crown in the mansion. Nobody sees the years spent planning. This ain't luck, this ain't fate, this ain't fortune served on a silver plate. This is discipline mixed with patience, building something bigger than imagination. No evidence, no mistakes, no panic, no names. The city forgets the empire. Remember,
No witnesses,
nothing left behind,
no witnesses,
only shadows in the night. 808 thunder echo through the skyline.
no witnesses,
Every move by design,
no witnesses,
built through precision, built through patience, built through vision.
no witnesses.
The story survives, even when the night fades into sunrise. The rain stops, the sirens fade, the streets grow quiet, and by morning, it's like nothing ever happened.
No witnesses.
Money counter clicking, cash changes hands, power changes cities, but the real currency can't be printed, can't be tracked. Dark currency. Yeah. Black cars, black suits, blacked out convoy. Whole city moving every time we deploy. Everybody chasing paper, chasing shiny toys. We were building influence while they making noise. Rain on the rooftop overlooking downtown. Every tower glowing while the bass shakes the ground. Money talks loud, but power don't make a sound. That's why the real kings move without being found. 808s rumbling through the underground. Every deal adding weight to the crown. Started with a vision when nobody was around. Now the empire got roots in every part of town. I learned early that cash comes and goes, but loyalty and respect are worth more than gold. Some study future for a temporary role, while I'm building something that'll outlive my soul. Dark currency, power in the shadows. Dark currency, where the empire grows. 808 thunder through the city road. Dark currency, that's the code we know. Dark currency, more than money stacks, more than luxury cars or designer plaques. Dark currency, built through sacrifice. every move invested, every calculated price. Late night meetings in the private suite. Skyline glowing underneath my feet. Every handshake means more than what you see, because influence travels deeper than currency. Gold bars stacked in the hidden room, rain clouds hanging over the moon. Everybody trying to end it too soon, but the strongest empires are carefully groomed. No emotion when the stakes rise higher, no panic when the pressure feeds the fire. Every setback became another supplier for the hunger and ambition that never tire. Black marble floors in the penthouse view, every scar reminds me what I pushed through. The city sees success, but they never knew how many sleepless nights built the life I grew into. Power in the shadows, dark currency, where the empire grows. 808 thunder through the city road. Dark currency, that's the code we know. Dark currency, more than money stacks, more than luxury cars or designer plaques. Dark currency, built through sacrifice, every move invested, every calculated price. Moonlight reflecting off the harbor line, every container carrying dreams and time. Every opportunity connected by design, every empire starts inside the mind. I don't measure wealth by what I own, I measure it by what I built alone. The people I uplift, the loyalty I've grown, the legacy remaining after I'm gone. Some count dollars, I count victory. Some chase trends, I create history. Some by status, I build dynasties. That's the difference between wealth and royalty. The baseline hitting like a heartbeat drum, every kick reminding where we came from. From empty pockets to becoming someone still hungry even after everything we won. Power, respect, influence, legacy, the richest things can't be counted. Dark currency, power in the shadows. Dark currency, where the empire grows. 808 thunder through the city road. Dark currency, that's the code we know. Dark currency, forever we'll build through the storms, through the pressure, through the will. Dark currency, beyond the cash flow, because the greatest wealth is the empire we hold. Yeah, the money fades, the market changes, the city evolves, but power remains. Dark currency, 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 currency. Dark currency. Jazz playing softly in the background. Crystal glasses, velvet curtains, black suits, gold rings, beauty and danger in the same room. Velvet crown. Yeah. Yeah. Red velvet drapes in a penthouse suite. City lights dancing underneath my feet. Champagne flowing while the bass runs deep. Every face in the room got a secret to keep. Black tie elegance, mafia etiquette. Every move polished, every step delicate. Money on the table but respect more relevant, because power without honor becomes irrelevant. Diamonds reflected from the chandelier. Everybody smiling but the danger is near. Some came for fortune, some came for fear. Some came to disappear before the sun appears. I came from the cold, where survival was law. Now the skyline shines every time I walk, but I never forgot where I started from, because the king who forgets is already gone. Velvet crown, luxury in the darkness. Velvet crown, velvet crown, beauty mixed with hollows. 808 thunder echo through the apartment. Velvet crown, velvet crown, everything flawless. Yeah. Velvet crown, danger dressed in gold. Every smile has a story never fully told. Velvet crown, feel the empire grow, where elegance and power move together slow. Yeah. Midnight gathering on the top floor. Private elevator straight through the door. No invitations for the average anymore. Only visionaries, bosses, and legends at war. Black marble counters, whiskey aged years. Conversations quiet, but everybody hears. One wrong move could change careers. That's why every decision made crystal clear. The city looks beautiful from this height. like a galaxy built from electric light. But beauty can hide a dangerous side. That's the lesson I've learned from this life. Every empire got enemies watching close. Every throne attracts rivals and ghosts. Every victory carries hidden cause, but the strongest leaders embrace them all.
Velvet crime,
Luxury in the darkness.
velvet crime, velvet crime,
Beauty mixed with heartless. 808 thunder echo through the apartment.
velvet crime, velvet crime,
Everything flawless. Yeah, yeah.
velvet crime,
Danger dressed in gold. Every smile hides a story never fully told.
velvet crime.
Feel the empire grow. Elegance and power move together slow. Moonlight shining through the skyline glass. Thinking about the road and the years that passed. Every chapter survived, every test surpassed. Now the future will arriving faster than the past. Some see luxury, I see responsibility. Some see success, I see possibility. Some see wealth, I see legacy. Building something greater than mortality. 808 heartbeat underneath the floor. Every bass hit making the city want more. Every dream opens another door, and every level reached reveals another flaw. This isn't chaos, this is art. This is patience, this is heart. This is building an empire from the dark and protecting every piece like a work of art. Velvet curtains, crystal glasses, silent meetings, hidden power. The city sleeps, the empire doesn't.
Velvet crime,
Luxury in the darkness.
velvet crime, velvet crime,
Beauty mixed with heartless. 808 thunder echo through the apartment.
velvet crime,
Velvet crime, everything flawless. Yeah. Forever we'll reign. Through the gold, through the pressure, through the rain. Written in the night, a masterpiece of power under city lights. The music fades. Skyline glows. The glass is empty. The deals are done. And the velvet curtain closes.
velvet crime.
Clock strikes 12. The city goes to sleep. The streets grow quiet. The real business begins.
Midnight cartel,
Yeah. Yeah. Midnight shadows crawling through the boulevard. Blacked out convoy moving under neon stars. Every move hidden, every plan drawn. In a city where the week never lasts long. Clock hit 12, now the kingdom awake. Every second with millions, every decision high stakes. No room for mistakes when the empire at play. One wrong turn could change everything today. 808 booming through the underground tunnels. Heavy enough to make the whole city rumble. Started from the bottom when survival was a struggle. Now we own penthouses overlooking every jungle. Dark suits tailored with the gold cuff links. Everybody watching but nobody knows a thing. Power isn't loud, it's the silence that stings. That's why kings move different from ordinary men.
midnight cartel,
Rule the city after dark.
midnight cartel, midnight cartel,
Built from vision and heart. 808 thunder, feel the bass ignite.
midnight cartel,
On the night,
midnight cartel,
every move precise, every deal calculated, every risk analyzed.
midnight cartel,
Watch the empire rise from the shadows of the city to the top of the skyline. Rain tapping rhythms on the limousine roof. Every drop a reminder of the battles we pushed through. The city got secrets and we know a few. Biggest, strongest empires always move out of view. Black marble lobby, private elevator. Every flow another level of a major player. Enemies watching but they'll never understand us. They see the success but never saw the danger. Go watch us ticking with a steady pace. Every hour bringing power to a higher place. Every rival trying hard to keep up in the race, but they disappear whenever pressure hits they face. No emotion in negotiations, no panic in confrontation.
city after dark. Midnight Cartel. Midnight Cartel.
Built from vision and heart. 808 thunder, feel the bass ignite.
Midnight Cartel.
On the night.
Midnight Cartel.
Every move precise, every deal calculated, every risk analyzed.
Midnight Cartel.
Watch the empire rise from the shadows of the city to the top of the skyline. Moonlight shining off the harbor water. Every container moving like another chapter. Every dream chase becoming something larger. Every sacrifice creating something stronger. The city sleeps, but the money never does. The empire grows because we built it from trust. Every brother earned his place with blood and dust. Every victory came because we never rushed. Remember nights when the future looked dim. Now the skyline reflects every chance we took to win. Every baseline shaking through the city's skin like a giant heartbeat from deep within. This ain't crime, this is strategy. This ain't luck, this is mastery. Built from patience and reality. Now the Midnight Cartel becomes a dynasty. Midnight, no fear, no weakness, no retreat. Only power, only loyalty, only the cartel.
Midnight Cartel.
Through the city after dark.
Midnight Cartel.
Midnight Cartel.
Built from vision and heart.
808 thunder, feel the bass ignite.
Midnight Cartel.
On the night,
Midnight Cartel.
forever we'll reign.
Through the storms,
Through the pressure,
through the rain.
Midnight Cartel. Written in the sky, as long as the city breathes, the empire survives. The clock keeps moving, the city keeps sleeping, the bass keeps pounding. And somewhere beyond the skyline, the cartel's still working. Midnight Cartel.
Gold shines brightest in the dark. Some men chase fortune, some men chase power, some men lose themselves chasing both. Every kingdom has its temptation. Golden sin, yeah. Gold reflections dancing on the penthouse wall. City lights below, looking tiny and small. Everybody wants the throne, everybody wants it all, but they never see the price when the empire calls. Black tuxedo, gold chain hanging low. Rain outside while the fireplace glows. Every dollar earned from the roads I chose. Every scar hidden underneath designer clothes. I remember cold nights with an empty hand. Now private jets waiting on demand. Funny how success changes where you stand when the world starts listening to your commands. 808s booming through the marble halls. Every bass echoing off the gold-plated walls. Every rival watching, hoping that I fall. But kings don't break when the pressure calls. Golden sin, shining through the darkness. Golden sin, beautiful and heartless. 808 thunder, feel the power calling. Golden sin, watch the empire rising. Golden sin, gold under the moonlight. Every dream expensive, every move precise. Golden sin, danger dressed in gold. The brightest temptations often cost your soul. Yeah. Champagne flowing in the rooftop suite. Skyline glowing underneath my feet. Everybody smiling but the game runs deep, because ambition never truly sleeps. Some came for money, some came for fame. Some disappeared when the pressure came. Some sold loyalty for temporary gain. Not nobody even remembers the names. The city taught lessons written in stone. Trust few people when you're sitting on the throne. Success gets lonely when the empire grows. That's the side of power nobody ever shows. Gold watches ticking like a heartbeat drum. Every second proof of how far we've come. Still chasing greatness even after we won, cause the hunger never dies once it begun. Golden sin, shining through the dark. beautiful and heartless.
Fade away thunder,
Feel the power calling.
golden sin,
Watch the empire rising.
golden sin,
Gold under the moonlight. Every dream expensive, every move precise.
golden sin.
Danger dressed in gold. The brightest temptations often cost your soul. Yeah, moonlight reflecting off a golden ring. Thinking about the sacrifices success can bring. Every crown got weight, every empire got kings. Every victory comes attached to certain things. I've seen fortunes vanish overnight, seen billionaires fall from incredible heights, seen good men lose themselves chasing lights, trying to buy happiness through a glamorous life. But I learned wealth is more than cash, more than sports cars driving fast, more than luxury that never lasts. The real treasure is the legacy attached. Still I love to shine, still I love to glow, still I love the feeling when the bass rolls low. Because ambition is a fire that I know, and golden sin is the path that many choose to go. Golden power, fame and fortune, beauty and danger. The line gets thinner, the higher you climb.
Golden sin,
Shining through the darkness,
golden sin,
beautiful and heartless.
fade away thunder,
Feel the power calling.
golden sin,
Watch the empire rising.
golden sin,
Written in the skyline, written in ambition, written in our minds. Forever we'll pursue the dream that's worth everything and nothing too. The city glitters, the gold shines, the bass echoes, and temptation never sleeps. Golden sin.
deep beneath the city, below the lights, below the towers, below the laws. There's another kingdom, and only one wears the crown. Underworld Crown. Yeah, beneath the skyline where the shadows stay alive, built a hidden empire while the city slept at night. Every move strategic, every vision crystal bright. Now the whole underground moving when I arrive. Black sedan gliding through the pouring rain. Different roads, same hunger running through my veins. Every scar reminder, every loss became a gain. Every setback became fuel for a greater reign. 808s booming like an earthquake below, heavy enough to make the concrete shake slow. Everybody sees success, but they don't really know how much darkness it took for this empire to grow. From abandoned blocks to penthouse heights, from empty pockets to endless nights. Built my kingdom one sacrifice at a time. Now the underworld echoes with my name in light. Underworld Crown, king beneath the skyline. Underworld Crown, built through pressure and time. 808 thunder, feel the whole city shake. Underworld Crown, every move heavyweight. Underworld Crown, from the shadows, every rival watching, every enemy follows. Underworld Crown, now the kingdom expands from the underground tunnels to the world's biggest plan. Yeah, moonlight reflecting off the harbor waves, thinking about the roads and the risks I brave. Every alliance earned, every debt repaid, every chapter of my story carved and engraved. The city got layers most people never see, hidden rooms, hidden doors, hidden loyalty. Everybody wants power, but few can't keep the responsibilities that come with authority. Dark marble floors and panoramic views, champagne chill while discussing bigger moves. Every empire grows when the leader improves. That's why I stay hungry even with nothing to prove. Gold crowns don't make kings, kings make crowns. By surviving every storm that tries to bring them down, by staying composed while the world spins around, and lifting others when they could've drowned. Underworld Crown, king beneath the skyline. Underworld Crown, built through pressure and time. 808 thunder, feel the whole city shake. Underworld Crown, every move
plan. I remember when the dream felt impossible, when every door seemed locked and every path invisible. Now the city looks different from this altitude. Every obstacle defeated became part of the view. The crown is heavy, but I wear it with pride. Every sacrifice still walking by my side. Every lesson learned during the darkest nights now shines brighter than the skyline lights. No fear in my heart, no panic in my eyes. Too many battles fought to be surprised. Too many storms survived to compromise. Too many dreams achieved to minimize. The underworld raised me, the empire shaped me, the pressure forged me, the city made me. Now every baseline reminds me why stay patient and build something timeless. The streets know, the shadows know, the city knows who wears the crown. King beneath the skyline. Underworld crown. Built through pressure and time. 808 thunder. Feel the whole city shake. Underworld crown. Every move, every way. Underworld crown. Forever will reign through the storms, through the pressure, through the rain. Underworld crown. Written in stone, as long as the bass keeps knocking, the crown stays on. The lights above keep shining. The city keeps moving. The empire keeps growing. And deep beneath it all, crown remains. Underworld crown.
The rain has stopped. The city is quiet. The old kings are gone. The young wolves have risen. Only one remains, the last Godfather. Yeah. Yeah. Black suit press like a funeral prayer. Silver in my hair, but the fire's still there. Every scar on my face got a story to share. Every victory earned through despair. I remember when the city didn't know my name. Now entire generations study how I played the game. Watched empires rise and collapse in flames while I remain standing through the wind and rain. 808s rumbling underneath the avenue, like the heartbeat of a life I've been through. Every bass here reminds me of the truth, that survival is the rarest form of proof. Young kings talking loud about the crown, but power ain't measured by who's around. It's measured by how long you hold your ground when the whole world trying to drag you down. Last Godfather, the final king remains. Last Godfather, last Godfather, built through loss and pain. Built through loss and pain. Thunder echo through the rain. Last Godfather, legend, never fade. Last Godfather, every chapter survived, every battle won, every dream kept alive. Last Godfather, now the city knows some names become history, some become gold. Moonlight reflecting on the harbor tide, thinking of the brothers who once stood by my side. Some became legends, some didn't survive. That's the hidden cost of building an empire this side. The city changed, but the rules stayed the same. Trust is earned slowly and lost in the day. Every handshake carries weight in this game. Every promise has a price attached to its name. Penthouse windows overlooking downtown, watching younger players trying to take the crown. They see the glory, they hear the sound, but they never felt the pressure that built it from the ground. No fear left, no ego left, only wisdom from every test. Cause after enough storms and enough regrets, you learn what truly matters and forget the rest. Last Godfather, the final king remains. Last Godfather, last Godfather, built through loss and pain. Built through loss and pain. Echo through the rain. Last Godfather, legend, never fade. Last Godfather, every chapter survived, every battle
was a dream, when success felt farther than it seemed, when all we had was loyalty and belief and enough determination to never retreat. Now the skyline shines brighter than before, but I still remember sleeping on the floor. That's why success never changed me at the core, because I know exactly what the struggle was for. The crown feels heavy near the end of the road, but responsibility weighs more than gold. Every generation eventually grows old. That's why legacies matter more than control. The young kings rise, the old kings fade. That's the cycle that history made. But true legends never disappear completely. They live forever in the choices they created. No fear, no regret, no surrender, no apology, only legacy, only history, only the Godfather. Last Godfather. The final king remains. Last Godfather. Last Godfather. Built through loss and pain. Built through loss and pain. Echo through the rain. Last Godfather. Legend never fades. Last Godfather. Written in the skyline, written in the streets, written through time. Last Godfather. Forever we'll remember the king who built an empire that lasted forever. The city lights still glow, the bass still rolls through the streets. The empire still stands, but tonight the old king takes one last look at his kingdom, smiles. Last Godfather. "3 a.m. The city sleeps, the lights dim, the streets empty, but somewhere behind the glass towers, the empire is still awake. Empire never sleeps." Yeah. 3 in the morning, skyline glowing red. Millions asleep while the vision fills my head. Every empire built by the things left unsaid. Every king defined by the path he chose instead. Black marble office on the highest floor, looking at a city that I once dreamed for. Now every avenue leads to another door, and every victory makes me hungry for more. 808s rumbling through the silent night, like a giant heartbeat underneath the lights. Every tower standing as a monument to fights that nobody saw during those lonely nights. I remember cold winters with an empty account, now private flights crossing every route. Funny how the doubters all disappear somehow when the impossible becomes what you're living now. Empire never sleeps, the city never rests. Empire never sleeps, always chasing what's next. 808 thunder, feel it pounding in your chest. Empire never sleeps, built among the best. Empire never sleeps, every dream alive, every king awake, every goal in sight. Empire never sleeps, watch the skyline shine, because greatness is a habit, not a moment in time. Rain sliding slowly down the penthouse glass, thinking about the years that disappeared so fast. Every chapter survived, every obstacle passed. Now the future arrives quicker than the past. Some wanted comfort, some wanted peace. I wanted something that would never cease. Something bigger than money, bigger than prestige. A legacy powerful enough to outlive me. Dark suits hanging in the private hall, gold records lining up against the wall. Every symbol reminds me of the climb, every achievement bought with precious time. No days off, no slowing down, because the throne gets lonely at the top of town. And every king knows deep down the empire survives only if you're still around. Empire never sleeps, the city never rests. Empire never sleeps, always chasing what's next. 808 thunder, feel it pounding in your chest. Empire never sleeps, built among the best. Empire never sleeps, every dream alive, every king awake, every goal in sight. Empire never sleeps, watch the skyline not a moment in time. The moon hanging low over the harbor lights, watching cargo ships vanish into the night. Every journey starts with a single flight. Every empire starts with believing you might. I seen fortunes come, I seen fortunes go, seen entire kingdoms disappear below. But the strongest empires always seem to know how to keep evolving while they continue to grow. This is bigger than power, bigger than fame, bigger than luxury attached to a name. It's about building something nobody can erase, even after the world completely changes shape. The city taught patience, the pressure taught skill, the failures taught lessons, the hunger taught will. Now every baseline reminds me still that the greatest dream is the one you're building. No endings, no limits, no surrender, no fear. The lights stay on, the engines keep running, the empire keeps growing. Empire never sleeps, the city never rests. Empire never sleeps, always chasing what's next. 808 thunder, feel it pounding in your chest. Empire never sleeps, built among the best. Empire never, forever will ride through the darkness, through the storm, through the night. Empire never sleeps, written in the sky, as long as the bass keeps knocking. The empire survives. The sun begins to rise. The skyline turns gold. Another night is over, another chapter begins. Because empires don't sleep, they dream with their eyes open. Empire never sleeps.